Hi everyone, today we're going to be multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions probably has the least amount of steps in order to solve, so yay, let's get to it. Multiplying two fractions together. We have an example of 3/5 times 1/3. Here we go. Step 1, multiply the fractions. Multiply the numerators and then the denominators. So we are super lucky. All we have to do is multiply across. So 3 times 1 is multiplying our numerators together to get an answer of 3. And 5 times 3 is going to be multiplying the denominators together. And we have 15. 3/15 is our answer. Yay! We can move on to step 2, which is to simplify. So just like what we said in that previous video, we want to divide by the greatest common factor, or the biggest number that could be divided by both 3 and 15. And that number is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. We have our answer. Yay! However, that is not the only skill that we're going to need. Instead, we're also going to need to know how to multiply a fraction and a whole number. So lucky ducks us, not that many steps to it, just one more extra step for this process. So step 1, make the whole number a fraction by putting 1 as the denominator. So our example problem is 5 times 2/3. 5 is a whole number. Any whole number you can change into a fraction by putting the number 1 underneath it. 1 is something to put in that won't change the value of the problem or the fraction. So that fraction line can also be kind of considered division. So if we had just 5, that'd be great. But in order to make it a fraction, which is what we need for this, we can put 1 underneath it, because 5 divided by 1 doesn't change anything, besides having something there for us to multiply. So same process, we're going to do step 2, which is to multiply the fractions. 5 times 2 is 10, and 1 times 3 is 3. Let me write that out in a little better way for you. Here we are. So we did 5 times 2 up at the top here, and 1 times 3 down here, to get us our answer that I should put over here of 10/3. And yay! Our next step is to simplify. Same idea as we have in the other videos. We want to take the numerator, put it on the inside of the division box. Our denominator, put it on the outside, and divide like usual. 3 can go into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, and when we subtract, we're left with the remainder of 1. That 3 up at the top is going to be our new whole number. Our numerator is going to be that remainder, and our denominator stays the same. So 3 and 1/3 is our answer. Yay! One more though. What do you have to do when you multiply two mixed numbers? Well, same thing as before. We want to turn those mixed numbers into improper fractions first. So, same process as before. That's why all these skills are super important to know, because they build on top of one another. 2 times 3, or actually I should say it as 3 times 2, which is our denominator, times our whole number to get our number 6. Then we're going to take our number and add it to our numerator to get 7. That is our numerator, and our denominator stays the same. So we have 7/3 when we take our example problem of 2 and 1/3 times 1 and 2/5. Our 2 and 1/3 is what we converted into 7/3. Okay, made that all messy as well. So let's see if I can fix that up a little bit. There we go. Looks a little better. Same process with our second fraction of 1 2/5. 5 times 1. Then we're taking that number and adding it to the numerator to get 7. So our new numerator in this case is 7 again, but then we're going to keep the denominator of 5. Yay! Almost there. So step 2 is to multiply the new fractions. Same thing as before. We took our improper fractions that we've turned from mixed numbers, so 7/3, and we're multiplying it by 7/5. We can multiply the numerators together to get 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is going to be 49. And 3 times 5 is 15. And we have our answer as an improper fraction, but we know we can't keep that, so we're going to simplify. So again, our numerator goes inside the division box. Our denominator is on the outside. And let's solve. 15 can go into the number 49 3 times without going over. 3 times 15 is going to be the number 45. When we subtract, we have a remainder of 4. That 3 is going to be our new whole number. Our new numerator is that remainder, and our denominator stays the same. Good job. You've done it multiplying fractions. Good luck.